I'm with Juliet, here to talk about medication and how medication should be used.
Hi, I'm Juliet. I'm a pharmacist and I work in Together Trust in Gloucestershire.
Why is medicine used?
Good question. So medicine's used to treat illnesses. It can be used to treat short-term illnesses, like if you've got an infection, you take antibiotics and then stop taking them. Or if you've got a headache, you could take a painkiller and then stop taking it. Or medication could be used to treat a long-term illness, something like epilepsy or diabetes or depression, and then the medication needs to be taken for a bit longer or for maybe all of your life just to treat an illness.
What is medication management?
Medication management is how everybody looks after their medication. So if you have healthcare workers, they need to think about what's right for you and your medication. And then for you, you can think about how you understand when you need to take your medication, what to do if you forget to take a dose.
Should you accept medication from anyone?
So it's really important to make sure you only take medication that's prescribed for you. Your doctor or your hospital consultant have thought about how you should have medication, whether the tablets you take are right for you and right for all the other medications that you take. Whereas if you had a friend that said, this is really good, you ought to try this, they don't know whether that's going to work okay with any other medication you take or even with you.
If I didn't understand when and how to take my medication, what help can I get?
So if you'd like to talk to someone about your medication, then the best place to go is a community pharmacy on the high street. Go in and ask for a pharmacist and they'll be able to tell you the best way of taking your medication. If you don't feel comfortable with that, then perhaps you could go to your GP and make an appointment and they can talk things through with you.
How often do I need to see my doctor to check if my medication is right for me?
So you should have an annual review, so you should go and see your doctor once a year. And when you go to that review, you can ask about your medication then and find out more. But you could always go more often, so if you've got a worry about your medication or you feel you've got bad side effects, then you ought to make an appointment with your doctor to talk things through anyway. You don't have to wait for that year.
Any top tips?
Top tip number 1 is always take your medication as prescribed by your doctor. If you want to make a change, go and talk to your doctor or your healthcare worker about it before you make a change. Top tip number 2 is don't share your medication with anyone else. You take your own medication. If they need something similar, they need to go to their doctor and ask them. So top tip number 3 is always ask lots of questions if you're worried or confused about your medication. Make sure that you understand what you're taking and when, and then you know that you're doing everything right.
For more information, 0800 019 3346. Check out our other films